our last video, we left off right here. And technically, right across the street, right there, is where the DNL Trail is supposed to continue. But it's not done, that section. So we gotta cross the road, go over that bridge, and go to Northampton Canal Park. And take a detour through there. So let's go. Well, last time we left off at Cementon. So we're going to go from Cementon to Northampton, and then from Northampton to Catasauqua. And that's because each one of those is only about a mile long. So we're going to do 2 sections.
Let's go.
When not on the canal path, this 165-mile D&L Trail follows dozens of miles of formal rail beds. 26 miles runs through Lehigh Gorge State Park alone. A number of regional rail trails intersect the D&L Trail, from the Switchback and Ironton Trails in Carbon and Lehigh counties to the North Bath and Spur Trail lines in Northampton and Bucks County. These links create a network of trails that restore the vanished connections between communities and natural places.
And they lost their shoes. What is that when people throw their shoes on the line? There is a lot of road work going on right at this park where we have to go. That river is raging today. The Lehigh River. Wow, look at that. And there's the bridge we just went over. And we're in Northampton Canal Park right now. And we walked this section, a long time ago in the very beginning of our channel. Well, the canal park ended right there. So now we're going to continue on the DNL this way. All the way to Catasauqua.
You are approaching one of the few remaining historic Lehigh Canal overflows. An overflow can take many forms, from dips in the towpath to graded structures. Here you can see an example of an informal overflow, also called a wasteway or waste. This dip in the towpath allowed water to flow out of the canal and into the Lehigh River when water levels were above normal. Very few of these original overflows remain along the Delaware and Lehigh canals today, but you can see their newer concrete cousins in multiple locations throughout the corridor. The Hokendauqua Toll Bridge existed from 1862 to 1930. The advertisement on the upstream wall indicates 5 miles to Law First Department Store in Allentown.
And the railroad's on our left the whole way. And we have the Lehigh River on our right. So we're walking right in between both of them this time. And here's a better view of it again. Right up there. And a week ago, when I was foraging for echinacea, I got stung by a spider that was on top of a stinging nettles plant. A week ago, and it's still like this. And that's what happens when you're not paying attention, when your mind is on something else. So I won't do that again. And of course, they're cutting down brush up here. I'd love to jump in this and take a ride. You think I'd get in trouble? Well, we made it to Catasauqua. So next time, we're gonna park the car here and start from here and go forward. So we'll see you when we get back. And we might actually tape a few more things. This is not easy getting up here. Yep, it's a train track, but I gotta go down this steep hill to get back on the trail where Chris is. So give me a minute. Oh, he's just slippery. I decided to keep the camera on because who doesn't like seeing somebody fall and slide as I'm doing all the way down because this is really wet and I hear more dogs barking. All right. Whew. That was a little more difficult, but Chris, you were smart. You stayed down here. Here he comes again. I want to hitch a ride. my favorite time of year. I know there's no signs, but I believe this was an old lock. You can see the stonework on either side. So I believe this is remnants of another lock. Right in between where that car bumper is. And it's just down a little ways, maybe 100 feet, because there's the bridge where the lock was. It's all dried up, the water here, where the canal was. Right there. Well, we're almost back to Cementon where we parked. And today we went about 2.4 miles. It was 1.4 miles, I believe, from Cementon over the bridge through the Northampton Canal Park, and then another mile from Northampton to Catasauqua. So we went about 5 miles round trip.
Boy, I'm hot and hungry and I'm ready to go for lunch.
Well, let's go home and get something to eat, Chris.